is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They go play action here on first down. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Back to throw. Potter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Fields on first down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, good move. How did he stay on his feet? And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Now a first down throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. These two teams, they met in Atlanta earlier in the year with the Falcons winning that game. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pete Werner charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw. Potter going up top. They've got his man complete. Pushing, shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
On 1st and 10, Potter being chased out left. Right back to Pitts again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, Potter. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the
kidding me already? What the bullshit you get? Fucking Madden? It's fucking Saquon. He has like 97 fucking carry. He's not fumbling on that bullshit. What?
They're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. To Barkley on the check down. A beautiful fake. Touchdown, Saints. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Potter. Throw left side, taken in by Mims. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, Potter. Escaping the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Off play action. Potter. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so. Saquon Barkley might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a run right there.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
And the next-gen stats are going to show us the total distance he covered there, better than 70 yards. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Here's Fields on the sneak, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and this is now a one-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to throw. Potter, flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Throwing on first down. Potter. He finds his man complete. It's long.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's third and short. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Gay's kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Fields. He dumps it off to Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Potter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Potter. He completes it to Ridley. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Potter eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
2nd and 10. Throwing again, Potter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's long. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Potter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Potter to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Potter. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
After the sack on first down, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Fields. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Looking to throw. Potter. He finds his man. Complete. That's long. 5 yards remain on second down. Back to throw. Potter. Pass incomplete.
But listen, when you got the lead, There's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Potter flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
See how they attack him here. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up 3rd down. Fields now throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Fucking foot for try.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one. As they now will wind up an incomplete pass. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Potter. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got long over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
Fuck up getting this dumbass jazz game.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them. He identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. One play action. Fields. He'll buy some time right. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down. Here's Fields. It's caught. Smith. The ball comes out.
Again?
He's grabbing.
He don't have fucking hit. I guarantee you that piece of shit fucking pussy has fucking 67 hit power and ain't doing that ever in his fucking life. That's fucking twice now, man. Hold his fucking hand some more, you dumb bitch. Fuck. How many I gotta fucking do to fucking make him fumble? That's probably the 10th fucking user hit stick I fucking had. And I know goddamn well his trash fucking, some of his receivers ain't even close to fucking Devontae Smith. Make it make fucking sense.
Able to connect to Mims. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Potter. That's it.
Throws me again.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Falcons passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blowing leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Pick it off! Damn it! What the fuck is this flash shit? I even switched over for that fucking one. God damn, add to the list of fucking trash shit Madden is. Fucking A.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Potter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Man.
An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Potter. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Potter. And he's got him in, Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. On first down, Potter. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Throwing on first down, Potter. His throw incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he comes back with one complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to play it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to throw, Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
I did not fucking know that.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Fields. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jalen Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. This is Smith with the grab.
Smith, you're supposed to fumble. You fumbled the last 2 times you caught it.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off? Not yet. Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Fields on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this
Didn't go up on the
man. Had a chance to come down in the end zone, but could not.
I appreciate it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Fields. He's got Smith there. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Saints. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. What's good on the extra point? And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they got it. They recovered it.
That's not even where it was supposed to go, you fucking dumbass kicker.
So they touched it.
How stupid do you gotta be fucking be? It ain't that fucking hard to put it where I fucking angle.
They're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance.
This fucking game is so dumb.
They go play action here on first down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. To throw on second down, Potter.
Yeah, throw across the body, 20 yards again.
Inside the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and
Nothing
it's a
new.
first down.
Don't get fucking penalized for it ever.
From the gun, Potter. Throw left side complete. That's long. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Let's do it. We'll throw it to Kyle Pitts because that's the only guy you know how to throw
Just
to.
a couple of yards shy of the end zone. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown. That's caught.
I have 2 fucking zones over there.
Touchdown.
Plane underneath.
And the
Plane
Falcons are
crash.
closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here.
Oh, then we're gonna go for 2 because we're just that big of a fucking faggot.
They'll try and throw for it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has